Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Ricky with TechBud Solutions. I hope that you guys are all having an amazing Tuesday. For those that aren't familiar with who it is that I am, my name's Ricky. I have a little bit over 345,000 subscribers, so I appreciate all the love and the support. We're the largest YouTube channel for those who invest in the stock market, so I can't thank you guys enough again for all that. We do run the largest free private trading community out there. It's called TechBud Solutions. It says join free group down in the description, and I think it's a third or fourth link. If you want to join, feel free to do so. If not, 100% I understand. This video is solely going to be recapping on one of my trades today. I have to give a huge shout out to both the Learn Plan Profit and TechBud Solutions team for the constant reminder of being patient, right? I did not take a position on Friday. I did not take a position on Monday as of yesterday. And today, I feel like we did extremely well with trading one simple stock. There was a lot of stocks, two stocks that we really focused on Monday, which was yesterday, that was showing signs of an uptrend. That was JMEG and UGAS. Did an absolute amazing job. UGAS today started to push and continue to push up. It hit, I don't know if you guys saw my Sunday stock talk and the video that I uploaded yesterday talking about how and why I saw value on UGAS. It ended up exceeding expectations in what I don't have call outs. I don't suggest for you to ever trade based on my opinion. And when it comes down to like how I see value, it comes down to a lot of technical analysis, right? It's not fundamental, so make sure that you take that into consideration. I'm just gonna get into my breakdown and then hope that you guys enjoy and kind of talk about like what led to my success today. So this is ticker symbol TNDM. Overall right now it did quite a bit of a recovery. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about it, why I took a position, why I re-entered, right? So right now, as you guys can see with what I'm up right now, I'm up actually a little bit under $1,500, so I'm up $1,493. My position size is 650 as of right now. My open, which is what matters, so I locked in already a little bit over $1,100. That's what I locked in. That's what I actually made today. This open amount is what I re-entered at an average price of $41.37. That's completely different, right? So the reason that I entered with 650 shares is I plan to hold TNDM. Please, 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 just because I plan to trade something, in no way does that mean that you should trade it as well. So this is something that I try to repeat as much as possible. I'm not correct 100% of the time. I make a lot of mistakes, right? I'm going to talk about very briefly like what led to my success. If you're part of Learn Plan Profit and if you're part of TechBud Solutions, I talked about TNDM before I actually entered my position. So this is when I talked about TNDM. So I'm going to go to our Learn Plan Profit. This is our private group chat. So if you're enrolled in Learn Plan Profit, this is what you get access to. Like watching TNDM for the reversal for an entry at 200 shares. This is at 7:43 a.m. so it's about 1 hour after the market opens. It honestly wasn't doing too hot, right? So around 7:43, which was around this area, it just continued to make lower lows, right? I was watching very closely. I did not take a position. Why? All day yesterday, what did I tell you guys? All day yesterday, feel free to watch that video. TNDM has been selling off since it's hit that peak. Why do I find TNDM to be so attractive? I like the continuous uptrend pattern. Some news came out based on what I understood that it was downgraded on its price, right? Hit highs of 52, had an aggressive sell-off down to the SMA indicator. The thing that I continue to reiterate was the more that it sells off, the more margin that we have to profit off of once it recovers. But the key factor is to not enter before the reversal confirmation. That makes sense, right? So the more that it sells off, the more margin you have to profit off of, right? So if I were to buy at the very bottom in which it hit today, and with where it peaked out as of today around like 52.50, that's over 20% in return. On the day it says up 3%, it was down almost 10, it was down over 10% at, when it hit its very bottom. So what I saw potential on was TNDM was a very solid continuous uptrend pattern, had a negative catalyst that drove the price down, and that's what caused this sell-off, right? Now, all I needed to wait for was when this reversal pattern was happening, and this is what I did. So I did not see it hold. I saw it all day yesterday continuously get rejected by this middle VWAP. That's this purple line that you see right here. If you don't know what that is, Google it. I have a YouTube video about it. If you're enrolled in Learn Plan Profit, I have a video elaborating much more on it and how I use it to day trade. And all I saw was it got rejected, I always look for pullback confirmations, and that's what I speak to the Learn Plan Profit group every morning. I go live, they get to watch me trade, and one of the biggest things that I was looking for TNDM was when something is trending down, you see ongoing downtrend, lower lows, no pullback confirmations. That's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see TNDM push up, pull back, bounce, and make higher highs. That's what I wanted to see. I did not see that until today at around, 8 to 9 o'clock. So what I saw was when it started to show signs of an uptrend pattern, it was no longer getting rejected by the EMA indicator. I was like, okay, that's kind of nice, right? A lot of people then started to talk about it. I was like, I'm going to be extremely selective. I mean, it broke above the EMA indicator yesterday, but it did not hold, right? It pushed up and then got rejected. Broke above the EMA indicator, pushed up above the middle VWAP, right? Pushed up, sold off, and exactly at this price point at 37.55 was when I called it out. And this is, I'm going to go to the main chat. I'm going to go to, I think I need to search my name. Let's see, Ricky. Let's see. My goodness, let's see. I think I have to search for, let's check it out. No, man, I suck. So pretty much what I'm trying to show you is that TNDM, when I actually started to talk about it, yeah, no, it's not even popping up. I did a call out, not even a call out, but all I said was like, hey, I'm in with my first 200 shares at 37.50. It broke above the middle VWAP. It did that pullback confirmation and it made higher highs. That's pretty much what I was looking for. As it continued to push up and it broke above the SMA indicator, added more to my position. As it continued to break resistance levels, added more to my position. And it was when it was starting to hit around that $40, $41 price point is when I started to consider to sell my position. And that's when I originally told everyone that I locked in profits. And I think that was within the TechBuds chat that I called out, or that I locked in profits, right? So here we go. Where's it at? I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. Oh, here we go. So this is what I locked in. So this is what I locked in. This was when it was at 41.49. I think I sold at 41.39 at around $1,100, $1,142 just to be exact. If you guys really care about that, it doesn't really matter. But altogether was the point that I'm talking about this was forget about how much money I made. Forget about like the stock that I'm trading. That's the most irrelevant thing that I think you should really be worried about. What led to my success today was my patience. Trust me, and it was so irritating. I felt super uncomfortable on Friday. I felt super uncomfortable on Monday because I was not taking any positions. But what led to my success was my patience when I said, I'm going to wait for a pullback confirmation, not even a break above the middle VWAP, but a push up, pull back, push up, pull back, and it continues to make higher highs. That's what I was waiting for, above the middle VWAP, showing signs of an ongoing uptrend. And that's what led to my success today. Again, I just broke a little bit over $1,500 profit on the day. But again, what I've locked in, what actually is in my, locked in my account is $1,100. That's what I made today. The remaining, whatever's on the open, so this, I re-entered, right? I'm up $336. I plan on swing trading TNDM. So in reality, that's probably going to be profit on the open that I'm probably going to have tomorrow if this uptrend continues. I see a lot of margin for potential recovery, and in my eyes, it's worth the risk. If it's not worth the risk for you, 100%, please do not trade. Even if it ends up hitting highs of 50, the potential return in the percentage dollar return that I have to make is worth it in my eyes, and that's why I plan on taking the position. One other stock that I wanted to talk about today is ticker symbol UGAZ. We talked about UGAZ. We talked about it in our Sunday stock talk, why I thought it was a solid stock to keep your eyes on. I never encourage you to buy anything, right? But one thing that I saw was it was doing a double bottom here. If we look at /NG, you could see the potential for recovery that it had. Now, the thing that I do want to remind you is that, and this is something that I talked about with the Learn Plan Profit group about, is that on UGAZ itself, especially on the 20-day 1 hour, you can see that it normally gets rejected around this SMA indicator. It has a really strong push up. It's super overbought, super overextended. If you guys can do me the biggest favor, all I want you to ask yourself is, if you're up over 11% on the day, all I want you to consider is how important it is. I love that you guys are absolutely killing it in the market. That gives me so much pride and joy. Just please consider the idea of locking in profits. Don't be greedy. Understand that it's not a good deal anymore. It's very overextended, and it would make sense on why I just broke $1,700 profit on the day. On why it would make sense on why you guys would start to pull back. That's all I care about. I shouted out TNDM, reminding everyone to lock in profits. I shouted out when I talk about a stock that I'm in, I take full on responsibility to let you guys know when I'm in and when I'm out, and also when I'm locking in profits. And to remind you each and every single day that one of the best things that you can do is lock in profit when you can make sense that something is on the overbought side. It's not so much of a good deal. The margin of loss exceeds the margin of profit. Does that make sense? And I know that that's super annoying. I'm like the party pooper because when it comes down to like maximizing overall dollar return, I want you guys to know that like I think we did an amazing job so far this week, just 2 days in, and I actually want to shout you guys out. So there's only a few people that I shout out every day on my Instagram account. If you guys don't follow me, you guys don't have to even follow me. You guys can just check out my story. But I just shouted out a couple of the traders that are part of Learn Plan Profit and stuff like that. And I get direct messages every day. So I posted my profits, and then I got a message from Anthony Trades. You guys can check him out. I tagged them so you guys can ask them any questions. So he says, caught TNDM reversal, and then he tags me, boom, boom, boom. And I told you, like, if you have any questions about TNDM and what led to his success, ask him. The biggest thing is, like, people are not really impressed on when I make money. Like, I impress myself every day. Like, it's what I love to do, and it's great for me, right? But what's most important, I think, in the eyes of our viewers is when other people within our community make money and understand what they're doing. That's the biggest difference. And that's why I like shouting people out, not for the recognition standpoint, but because you guys can reach out to them, ask them what they did that led to their success, and learn from them. We're all wired in different ways. And that's why I always encourage you that networking is key. And when you can learn not only from myself, if you see value in me, but from other traders that are potentially just getting started, then how beautiful is that, right? That you can learn like how and why they saw value, and to see if that makes sense to you. And if it does, great. And if it doesn't, then guess what? You can ask any of our other tens of thousands of traders that we have within our community. I wanted to also shout out, it's Ralph. So again, I shouted him out and I tagged him. I don't know if you guys could see, but let's see. But yeah, so this is probably one of the coolest things. His message, and again, you guys can just check it out on Instagram. It says, my first swing trade after joining Learn Plan Profit, locked in profits on TLRY. A little bit over 6% on the day, grew his account nearly $200 and trading off his smartphone. I think that's one of the best feelings. And again, every time I get a message from one of our traders, right, from Learn Plan Profit or TechBud Solutions, that they're thanking me for what it is that they're for their success, I'm here to remind you guys that we have thousands of people, we have millions of people that watch my videos. And millions of people are not making money. It's those that are disciplined, those that are understanding what they are doing, and those that actually take the time out of their day to learn. It's the doers that make money. And that's something, each quality that some of you have. And it's not like I'm here to spread awareness and exposure, but it's those that take action and that follow their own rules that are successful. So instead of, I really do appreciate you guys being like humble and thanking me and stuff like that, but I just want to remind you that it's all your hard work that is leading to your success. Because again, there's so many people that are watching my videos that aren't doing exceptionally well, right? We reach millions of people, right? But it's those that are disciplined, those that are consistent, and those that understand what they are doing that are successful. Just want to remind you guys that I really do appreciate you guys being extremely humble and thanking me. But just a friendly reminder that it's a blessing to have you as a part of our team. And I'm just super happy to be able to network with such motivated and admirable people. That's really just it. So I'm super pumped, right? I want you guys to know that for me to have a $1,600 day is not normal. My daily goal is 500 to 750. Last week was one of my slowest weeks. I barely took any trades because I just moved into my new house and I was focusing a lot on, I sold my Alpha 7 GTR. I think I might have sold my Silver GTR, so there's a pending sell on that. And I'm super excited. for all those that are like asking or are new to the channel, investing in the stock market is not the only thing that I do. If you watch any of my videos, you could be well aware of that. So I need you guys to know that. But it's a huge market that we have a passion for. And if you like surrounding yourself with people that uplift you and are extremely passionate about this market, we would love to be a part of your success. And that's really just it. So $1,700 profit. That makes me smile. Super blessed, super happy. I can't thank you guys enough for everything that is that you guys do. And I think the biggest factor is patience and discipline. Understand what you're doing, be patient, and the success will come. Even in the smallest form, it will come. So yeah, that's really just it. I'm not going to invest too much time in breaking down stocks. I need to go back to responding to Discord messages. I know I have a lot of messages to catch up on, so I appreciate your guys' patience. I wanted to wish you guys a beautiful Tuesday. Keep it simple. Let's lock in those profits. Again, one of the best things that you can do, first of all, is not take a position at all if you don't see value in anything, right? The second best thing that you can do is if you are in a position, lock in those profits. Be consistent, lock in those profits. I will be the most annoying friend. If you enroll in Learn Plan Profit, I am going to bug the crap out of you to make sure that you follow your rules, hold you accountable for everything that is that you do, and make sure that I remind you every single day to lock in profits. That's what I'm here for. That's my job, to remind you and to be that person to bug you to do what you should be doing. So thank you guys again for absolutely everything that you guys do. If you guys want to stay connected, again, all the links are down below. I'm really looking forward for all those that want to watch me trade live. First of all, if you're enrolled in Learn Plan Profit, that's that second link in the description to watch me trade live every day. That's our Learn Plan Profit group that I keep talking about. Take 30 seconds, check that out. If you want to get a taste of what the Learn Plan Profit group gets to experience, I'm going to be hosting my first ever live stream to watch me trade live on September 20th. So that's in like 2 days. That's on Thursday at 7:30 a.m. So you have to click that first link in the description. It's completely free. You click that link, it will send you to our Facebook Messenger, and it will ask you, do you want to, or thank you for signing up for a live free training. We'll send you a message before we go live. So yeah, that's really just it. Thank you guys again so much for your time. Continue working hard, continue following your dreams, let your passion be your drive to your success. If you guys can give this video a thumbs up, if you guys learned something new or are extremely pumped about this week, we'd love that. If not, I totally understand. Don't feel forced to do anything. So like always guys, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.